My South Africa, my South Africa, my South Africa. I behold that modeling the essence of freedom, without spite but all in flight, without covetousness but no need to fight. Wings draw a rainbow in this African sky. I behold my people, black and white, angel faces, political swords, a blanket is over our heads again. I see gold collectors, pot-bellied on BEEQ. Alas, there are no whites there. Heaven is for everyone. It is the child's cry for an undelivered book that makes me notice forming clouds in my eyes. Legislators overseed a new law to limit this monocracy. Oh no, this democracy. I bethink of political correctness, lest I become as unwholesome as the intolerance of our land. I was born here, a passerby, no second for hate, no minute to racially divide God's people. My brothers and sisters are all around, in England, in Ghana, Zimbabwe, in the US, South Africa, just diverse arrivals Kenyan. After all, you are all my South Africa.
The rise of racism in South Africa seems to be a new phenomenon. I view it in the manner that it requires strong intervention, especially from academics, professors, and people of great thought. There are many politicians who are scoring a lot of points from dividing the nation in South Africa. Days and years have gone by for people during the 21st century to be embracing the essence of apartheid. It is no longer enough for people to go about talking about how they were harassed, exploited, humiliated, degraded within the country through apartheid. We have got the born frees, we have got a new community, a new generation in South Africa. It is very, very important to listen with both ears to those who are promoting the essence of discrimination, hatred, and be able to immediately reject these ideals. It is no longer good for our people who have fought for apartheid, people like Christian, people like Steve Biko, people like Enoch Mgijima, Chief Bambata, Nelson Mandela, and many, many more, to be out there listening to political scorers, those who are scoring points out of this situation, pulling blankets over the nation, saying that white must be over there, blacks must be over. We must talk the essence of unity. We are saying it is very, very important to talk about moral generation. We must talk about moral development. We must talk about values. What kind of society do we build for our children? It is no longer sufficient, therefore, for anyone to take a podium in the country and promote the essence of discrimination, of hatred, of separatism. It is not acceptable. I call upon the South African nation to rise against this new phenomenon, to revolt against any aspect or any sign of discrimination or racism or even xenophobia. Thank you.
According to me, racism has been there in pre-democracy. But ever since our first democratic elections, different races are able to tolerate each other, especially whites and blacks. The kind of racism that I see nowadays is black on black. These people find it hard to accept each other. I don't know why, but there are these new developments and this new curriculum going on in schools. I think learners have been taught on how to handle each other or handle each race. Maybe with time things will change for the better. Thank you very much.
Good day, everyone. Well, my views in relation to racism, I think that racism is still exists and is pretty much dominant in the South African society in this day and era, despite the fact that we are 18 years into a democratic nation. I know that we have said that we have forgiven each other and we have given ourselves into the anti-apartheid policy, but we have to acknowledge that practically it does exist. Like, I can give you a few examples. Like, firstly, I don't mean to criticize our South African government, but we can look at this policy called the BEE, Black Economic Empowerment. I really don't think that it constitutes the right that says all people are equal despite race, culture, and age, because obviously it's BEE. It only empowers the black. I propose that be Black and White Economic Empowerment, BWEE. I think that will really uplift our standard in relation to racism and really improve and become one nation. And then secondly, I think you see this thing called cyberbullying. I think racism has moved into that dimension, because I heard recently that some models were fighting, on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, saying that the other one called the other one a bastard. I think that racism has also moved between the dimensions of cyberbullying and cyber systems. So I think that one message that we can say is that we are all human, and let's just love one another and stop with this racism thing, black and white, because we are all human and we have one common thing that unites us, and that is our humanity. So the message is just love one another and do not care about who's black, who's white. Race is no issue.